Hey y'all, welcome back to Rolling Pin Recipes. Today we're going to make some hamburger buns. I'm gonna warm up half a cup of water, half a cup of milk to about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright y'all, we're at about 95 degrees, so we're going to add half a teaspoon of yeast and 60 grams of sugar. 59 should be good. We're gonna mix that together and let it proof for about 5 minutes. Get that sugar dissolved. Alright y'all, while I wait for that to proof, gonna cause more dishes, but that's okay. Well, actually I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on the eggs so I don't have to cause more dishes. Alright y'all, we're gonna need 2 to 3 cups of bread flour. I always fluff mine out by just shaking it. There's 2 cups. We'll add more if necessary, which we probably will. I'm going to weigh out 7 grams of salt. And we'll set that aside. Alright y'all, it's foamed up. We're going to add the yolks to the yeast mixture. It's okay, I can fish it out. There we go. Plop 3 yolks in there. Alright, we're going to mix this up. This one won't pop, but it's okay. Then we're going to pour it into the flour and mix it for 3 minutes on low. It's not gonna mix for 3 minutes at the moment. It's just combined and we're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes before we proceed. All right, y'all. It's been 30 or 40 minutes. I'm going to put 4 tablespoons of butter into the microwave to soften it. Before I do that, I'm going to mix this on low for 3 minutes. It's very wet and combined now. I'm gonna mix it on low for 3 minutes. All right, it's been mixing for 3 minutes. We're gonna add the salt and continue for another 3 minutes. It's actually quite humid out here and it's gonna rain soon. Whoops. We're gonna combine that. We still got about a minute left on our 3 minutes and I'm gonna add some flour. About 2/3 a cup. It's forming a ball, yay! Before it finishes this ball, it's actually doing wonderful. I'm gonna add the butter. It's softened, beautiful. The reason why I don't want to let it fully incorporate is this butter is just gonna get sloshed around and I do not want that to happen. See if I can push this down and I'll clean up the sides a little bit if possible. All right, now we want to knead this for like 10 to 15 minutes. Scrape this down every so often. Starts creeping up. It's actually looking very good. Very elastic, not too sticky. Alright, y'all, this is gonna be it. It's a beautiful texture. It's like a little sticky, but not too bad. We're gonna let it double and proof. Should take about 2 or 3 hours, but I'd rather less so I don't overproof it. And I've got other projects happening in the kitchen right now, so I'm gonna get this in a bowl that's smaller so I know when it's doubled. Alright y'all, it definitely incorporated a lot better than in the past. I put it in a smaller bowl so I know when it's doubled. When it's reached the top or exploding a little bit, it'll be done. Alright y'all, it's been about 3 hours. It's over the top of the bowl. Perfect. I like to weigh my dough out. It's pretty sticky. Probably should have oiled it, but I didn't. Usually comes off pretty good though. I'm gonna weigh out the entire dough and then divide it in half and weigh that out. Okay, let's weigh this out. 892 grams. We're gonna divide it into 446, which is just half. I've got the hiccups right now, y'all. Almost. 445. Perfect. We're going to make half of these into hamburger buns, half of these into hot dog buns. And I'm going to try and make them flatter so they are wider. And hopefully they poof up better this time. Let's see how good this is. About 74 grams each. Come on. Perfect. Let's put these into a ball shape. These are tiny, but hopefully they'll be good. All right, I've got a parchment lined sheet here. Just gonna transfer them over. Get a nice smooth surface on the top. Pinch the bottom up as best as I can. Tighten it, tension. Get a nice smooth spot on the top. Pinch the bottom again if you'd like. And then we're gonna do something a little different this time. I'll show you that when I get these all shaped. It's a beautiful day right now. The rain's gonna come though. It's coming. Rolling it up in like a little log is way better. Cute. One more. Oh. Roll it again, and tension. Beautiful. All right, y'all. Now we're going to squish them down. And I'm gonna get my rings. All right, y'all, I found 6 in my upper cabinet. They're not all in great shape. They're just tinfoil rolled up. Then I'm going to get some oil on there, spray it down with the little oil so they don't stick. I'm gonna roll it on there, rub it down. Then what we do, I kind of want them a little bigger, which is why just put the ends together and then roll them together. Keep them lined up. Then you've got this nice round. Now I want these squished down so they can get some good height. So we're gonna do that. All right, y'all, I have all my rolls ready. I've got sesame seeds and the egg whites from before. Just gonna dip them in, squish my bread down, white it up, wipe her down, squish, squish, squish. They don't really want to stay squished too bad, but that's okay. We'll see what happens. We like a good amount of bun, but we also like a wide bun. Cute. Could also put a little salt, but that might be good, huh? It's worth a shot. Then, since I have them all wiped down now, just gonna take this, might open this one up one, set it around it. I don't know, we'll try a couple. You can buy a silicone mold that will do this, or metal rings. We just don't have that, so I'm using tinfoil. There we have it. We'll let these proof for like 20 or 30 minutes. Alright, y'all, I just combined all the hot dogs back together and used this little roller to roll it out. This is about a good length I want. I'm just gonna cut them into 5. Probably should wait a minute for the gluten to relax. It's a little difficult, but hopefully the gluten's relaxed enough for me to do this now. Just gonna spring back a little bit. They're definitely uneven, but that's okay. I don't know, y'all. This is difficult. I struggle with these hot dog buns. Like, what the heck? That's better than what we've been getting. Because for these, it's just gonna stretch out anyway, so let's just do that and we'll try that. Alright, y'all, put these on the parchment paper quickly. About tempted to try to just have them all together. You know, if they are close together, then they'll have to pull apart, which should be better, like the grocery store. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Now we're gonna brush them with an egg whitewash. We don't put the little dome on these. And we'll put a little sesame seed on there as well. Don't need a ton. I do have more. Perfect. And we'll let these proof. Alright, y'all. Instead of like 30 or 45 minutes, it actually needed to set 1 to 2 hours to double. This is the hot dog buns. Super doubled. I think I just made them wrong last time and they were really small and not good. Here are the hamburgers. They look amazing. We're going to put both of them in. I've got my oven at 340. We're going to bake them 20 to 25 minutes. Going in. Okay, now we're gonna put a timer for 20 minutes or so, maybe even 10 so I could rotate them. Boom. All right, y'all. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Let me tell you, these hot dog buns are massive. Holy cannolis. Whoa, these buns. Talk about got buns, y'all. Jiminy. I'm excited now. These look amazing. All right, let's keep baking them 10 more minutes at least. All right, they're done, y'all. Took 20 minutes. They look incredible. Super soft, fluffy. These just come right out. A little bit stays behind, but that's okay. Whew. I need to order the pan. Beautiful. Probably just lay them out. This one's a little dirty, but that'll crisp off. So excited these turned out better than last time. They're huge. Might have to grease these a bit more next time. The bottom's a little crisp, so I need to keep an eye on that again. These will just pull apart, but they're so hot. Ooh, they're hot. Oh yeah. I thought they were only 30 to 45 minutes, but I'm glad I noticed that they're an hour to 2 hours. So they came out great. We'll let these cool a minute and I will get them plated up. Yes, please. The bottoms still get a little crisp, which I'll have to figure that out. Look at these. Beautiful, beautiful. Here are our delicious buns. I actually have some of the underproofed, now that I know, buns in the freezer. I'll pull those out for comparison. These are way better. Check out the height on these with the ring around them. Beautiful. See, the bottoms get a little crisp and I need to fix that. Other than that, they're gorgeous, brown, beautiful, squishy, soft. Okay, y'all, here are the breads from the freezer. Let's check them out. The hot dog buns look like breadsticks. What in the world? Check out a side by side. Jiminy Christmas. Big difference. The hamburger bun, pretty little. Look at the difference. Look at the size, it's so tiny. So this batch is way better. They're gonna be more fluffy and dense. I can already tell because when they rip apart, look at all that. Beautiful. I encourage you to give this recipe a try and encourage you to make your favorite foods at home. Bon appetit. All right, y'all, I chose this one for my husband. Beautiful. We're just gonna give it a little toast in the skillet real quick. I just got a tiny bit of mayo on there. Hopefully it won't stick too bad. Let's add the cheese. I just fold the corners in on my cheese so it doesn't all melt off. A nice simple burger dinner tonight. Cut the heat. We're gonna start assembling, y'all. A little bit of crisp on there. Beautiful. A little yellow mustard. Just a tiny bit. And ketchup. You know, we want a little pickle today, but they're super juicy. Quick, simple, delicious, cheeseburger. Right here at home. Homemade buns. Crown the king. Oh my goodness. Absolutely delicious. Everything you could want in a burger. Soft, fluffy bun. Bon appetit. Crown the king, and here we have a nice, simple, delicious cheeseburger. Look at that. We appreciate y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, giving this video a like, and letting us know what you think down below. Bon appetit. See the height on there? That's what we want. Check out our channel for more. We appreciate y'all a ton. Peace out.